Y'all know by now that I live on TikTok. It's a problem and an addiction that stops me from making videos about as often as my alcoholism does. If hours on TikTok were counted on Steam, it would be my most played game, and the next most played would be Doom Eternal by 30 minutes less. Hi again, guys, and when I upload this, I've officially walked out of your life like all of your friends have. That's just my funny way of saying that I'm at TwitchCon right now doing totally productive business things and not illicit substances, meaning I'm as far away from you guys as I can manage. So I figured while I'm gone, it would be a good time to do the good old update on my TikTok likes. This is basically an opportunity for me to try and convince you guys that I actually have a good sense of humor based off what my For You page shows me. Please validate my crumbling self-image. You can do that by clicking on this big card at the end of this video that'll take you to the last time I showed y'all some TikToks I think are neat. And did you know only like 20% of y'all are subscribed with notifications on? If you subscribe and hit that bell, you'll never miss another upload, and you can always undo it later.
Don't mess with the sea life.
See you later, stinky.
The local crocodile population tells horror stories about this guy. Just put yourself in an alligator's shoes for a second. That there is this huge, smooth-fleshed monster walking above where you live all day. And when you finally muster up the courage to go out and scavenge for food, that creature grabs you around the mouth so you can't fight back with your greatest weapon and just tosses you back into the water. You must fear the great beast's name, for they are known as the most sane Florida resident. When this first rolled up on my For You page, I was scared that this was just going to be a video bullying some random kid. But no, this dude has pre-animated movements in real life. As the bus got farther away, you could see his character model get lower poly while he faded out of render distance.
Jocelyn, be careful. There's a sharp curve coming up. Hold on to the waters.
Listen, all these drinks might look like a huge waste to you, but that's actually all free if you got it at McDonald's. Talk about bang for your buck. The funniest part of this to me is her face at the end. She just looks so shocked that she is now absolutely moist. She can't believe she soaked through like a towel in a bathtub, as if she didn't know exactly what was gonna happen when they started recording. I was actually thinking about this because the only sport I've ever seen furries do en masse is like skiing or snowboarding. And to give it some thought, and out of all the available extreme sports, it makes complete sense. Listen, winter sports are a rich man's activity, and furries are often rich. They have multi-$1,000 suits that are insulated better than a European home and cover them from head to toe. Shaun White probably would have killed for one of those. Fur suits should become standard issue gear at the Winter Olympics as far as I'm concerned. You could just see the relief flood through his body as something else flooded out of it. I'm talking about poop, because this video is, you know, meant to be him shitting, just for those who weren't sure. How did he have to abuse his poor eyes before recording to get them to look like that? He's so good at looking like he's in agony, because he probably is. Dude looks like he took a Carolina Reaper and just sandpapered his corneas with it a few times. How are they even open at all? There's no way he's seeing out of those things right now. He's just kind of guessing that the camera's pointed in his general direction at this point. This reminds me of the ticket dispensers at an arcade. Those crappy little machines would always get jammed when you still have more shit to redeem, so you gotta tug on them a bit until it comes loose. How many candy cigarettes do y'all think I could get if I just dropped 100 fresh dog tongues at the prize counter? Okay, using that last axe is like begging to have a block of wood fly straight into your nuts. To be fair, I guess the way it cuts makes it so that the pieces of wood nearest to you would probably miss your sperm sacs by a pubic hair, but there is still a high chance of giving yourself shin splints. Great for Muay Thai fighters, not for everybody else.
So this is how you make it look like you have abs in every photo. You put your foot like that, you rotate it, and you go to the gym, you fat shit.
Full disclosure, I do not follow this guy's advice. I'm about as sedentary as it gets. I would need to put a treadmill under my desk if I wanted to get any steps in. But what I love specifically about that video is the way he calls us fat shits at the end. It sounded to me like he almost wanted to say fat fuck, but then he changed his mind at the last second. Like he realized, oh god, I have to take a fat shit. It was on his mind, so we ended up just going with that.
Oh my goodness, oh my damn, oh my goodness, they're going ham.
That dude thinks he's Sonic the Hedgehog, all curled up to suck his own nuts and spin dash. Sonic the Hedgehog is one of the only fictional characters I think we can safely say can perform autofellatio.
There not be a tiny little man on my bed. I swear, if there was a tiny man...
I bring up that I own a feline a lot, but this is the curse of having a cat. Mainly you can't stop talking about it, but also, I'll just be walking around my apartment casually, and then I see that tiny fucker just sitting there chilling. And it's just so cute to look at that I have the primal need to just firmly grab their head in the palm of my hand. I do it gently so I don't hurt them, but I need a little squeeze and shake just to get it out of my system. Literally can't continue with my day until I do. I know it's probably easy for some of y'all out there to judge the bear, saying shoplifting is wrong or whatever, but we are in a recession right now. He's just doing what he has to get by. And right now that means grabbing small amounts of snack food from every convenience store with a door that is pushed to open in both directions. He doesn't really have any thumbs, so a pole door should stop him in his tracks. Man, it sure is good that clip ended before she hit the ground. She really could have gotten hurt if it kept going. I see the setups for stunts like this on my For You page a lot, and I have no idea what the goal of them ever is. Like, what the hell were they trying to accomplish there when that girl was sitting on top the two desks? It makes me suspicious that this across the room observing some random folks angle of TikTok is actually a complete ruse, where the whole plan was to fall on the ground while the cameraman who's in on it records it from a completely fraudulent outside perspective. All for the sake of a funny little TikTok. If it turned out to be true, I would feel lied to, cheated, and say that people should keep doing it anyways, because watching other people get hurt is really funny. That vehicle is moving like it's straight out of the Cars movie. It just looks so excited for some shit. Jumping for joy and waddling in place, unable to contain itself. It makes me sick. Seeing anything, even resembling happiness, is not cool unless it's me having it. I don't care that it's not a living object and isn't capable of feeling anything. If something good happened to you, it should have happened to me instead. Look at this dude just chilling in his drop-top coupe with the missus, minding his business. He sticks his hand up, probably thinking the dude is coming up to him, wants to solicit some cash, because he knows he looks rich. But nah, the guy's just there to shriek at him until his eyes melt from the noise. I don't believe that door was ever on hinges. They did not show a single hinge on camera, so I don't think they're there. Seriously, that plank of wood was spinning like a fucking dreidel. If you enter that entryway into a Beyblade tournament and you are sweeping every single match. Listen, I know wood has a bit of give, them thin planks can get really stretchy, but this stuff is damn near elastic with all the wobbling it's doing.
Is this double wrist?
You know how it is, bro. Check the wrist. Please.
Man, she really wants you, bro. I wish I had as much confidence as this guy. Not only did he manage to get within 3 feet of a woman, but he knew he was successful before even looking at her. He turns his head back to look at the camera with that sly little dog smirk on, like he's saying, watch this. I'll never be as cool as him.
What the fuck? Yo, the sky is fucking blue. Over here. And then it turned off. Nope. Yo!
That's the only time someone has said, the sky is blue, and was rightfully surprised by it. God legit turned off the light switch. Someone said in the comments, Minecraft host is playing with the settings, don't worry. And man, that is a really good joke about this situation. I wish I had stolen it instead of giving credit.
The Insanity SMP. It's hardcore Minecraft, but everyone has unique superpowers. And today, you, the viewer, get the chance to join. If you would like to join the Insanity SMP, make a video using this sentence.
I have no idea what the fucking Insanity SMP is. I literally just had it explained to me, and I still have no clue. But this TikTok is the best possible promo it could have possibly gotten. No marketing team in the world could have made something this effective. A Venom mascot and the TikTok sound perfectly lining up with the actions in the original video? I want to join that fucking SMP now.
Yo, he's really posted with us right now.
Gang shit.
Gang shit. You with the boys. My son is.
How long did it take y'all to realize that little guy was even there? At first, it just looked like the interior of that car had a random set of eyes sticking out of it. Like, okay, Hermaeus Mora, we get it. You like reading automobile manuals now. Next time, try reading some actually good books, like Percy Jackson. Karl Marx would have loved that one. Nah, I really hate the implied history behind this video. That foot dap-up was so smooth, like the toes curled exactly as a hand would. It was literally picture perfect, and that doesn't just happen. It's practiced. That skeevy little shit has probably been playing with that girl's toes all day just to get it perfect for those 5 seconds of screen time. Do you think he messed up any of the earlier takes on purpose just to touch the dogs again?
Fuck, du ligger afslappet. Fuck, du slapper meget af. Fuck, hvor du slapper af. Du ligger fucking afslappet sådan der. Ej, hvor du slapper af, mens du ligger sådan der.
Bruh, they make balls different overseas. Shit is just on another level of making quality in Europe. They gotta be using like tri-weave Kevlar or whatever the bat suit is made out of for nutsacks over there. If I tried that shit, my balls would pop before I'd even put all my weight on them. And I believe this may be God's way of telling me to throw in the towel. The card dimension should be on screen. If you enjoyed, be sure to drop a like and sub and hit the bell icon. Anyways, this has been Kwite, and I have too much free time.